Hi everyone, this is Warren Mitchell, and back for another installment of our official rankings of all the seasons of Survivor. It's been a busy day for us today, trying to prepare the Big Brother 17 recap from Sunday. That'll be posted up after this. And then we have our big Throwback Thursday recap coming up. And then I'm working on the next editorial. And then several let's get started. This is I'll be talking about number 29 in our official rankings of all the Survivor seasons. And once again, just like last time, this can be unscripted and off the cuff. I'll try to have it edited and polished up for YouTube later on after this, but yeah, so let's get to it. If you missed the last Periscope, the number 30 season that I ranked was Survivor Fiji, and I got a lot of comments on it, like, why would I put Fiji as at the lowest ranking? Like, right below Redemption Island and Caramoan and all those other seasons. Well, if you've read Reality TV Guide back in the beginning, like, you wouldn't be surprised. Like, we hated that season more than anything else. And someone said that I watched it incorrectly, and there were a lot better things than I expected, and I just told them the same things I said at the end of this vlog, that no way in the 9 HE double hockey sticks am I ever gonna rewatch that season again. Like, the emotional scars were too deep for me to revisit. And then someone replied to my comment about that, and they said, emotional scars? So I responded back to them and said, yeah, it was a very personal time in my life when that season aired. I mean, I'm not going to explain everything that happened during that time, but it got too personal, and having that season come on at that same time just didn't make things really better. There was another season of Survivor, like 3 years before that, where I had a similar experience. Like, that season aired during a very personal time in my life where I was going through a tough mental time, and with the outcome of that season on top of it, I just couldn't really get all that excited. Apparently, in a later interview that Jeff Probst had, he also said the same thing, like, during that season, during the filming of that season, he was going through a very personal time in his life. So, yeah, Jeff Probst and I have the same mutual feeling during that season, and it eventually landed at number 29 on my list, Survivor All-Stars. And, not too long ago, I think, sometime in April, Turk182, covered that entire, season on, one of our recaps. If you want to look that up, go ahead. But we didn't have a really nice review to say. And then, you know, I kind of felt the same way about it. Like, I mean, although I thought I really loved that season at first, back when it originally aired, I mean, how could I not get excited? I mean, it's like Survivor All-Stars. They're bringing back players that have already played in the first 7 seasons. And then some of them I really loved watching the first time. And then there were some people that I didn't really like, or didn't really think should have been on there. And then, but through some of the episodes, I wasn't feeling impressed with how it turned out. And I was just 14 years old at that time, so I was in denial that the season was sucking, even after reading all the reviews about it during that time. Everyone, like, from TV Guide to Entertainment Weekly, was saying that these All-Stars are playing the worst game ever. And at that time, I was in denial that it was that bad. I knew that there were things I didn't like, but I wasn't old enough or smart enough to say that it was really bad. And then it wasn't until a few years later where, after I got away from that season, where it just held up poorly from my original viewing. And eventually, when I came to this list, it sunk really low to the point where I really, really hated it. I mean, Survivor All-Stars was not a good season. And it's sad because I had high expectations. I mean, for anyone to say that they had high expectations for Survivor All-Stars was an understatement. It's like, they're bringing back the best of the best, as the show said. And during that season, none of us were seeing the best none of us were seeing the best of the best out there, or really lasting the full 39